Wait a minute. We're in a theater in the theater district and there's nobody here?
Yeah. Looks like it, doesn't
How
it?
is that possible? There's not 10 feet in Manhattan with nobody in it. This place is totally abandoned.
You know, you're right. This place is abandoned. I think I brought us to the wrong place. But let's try something anyway, okay? I've always wanted to do this. Table for two, please! Wow.
Wow.
Oh, dinner and the theater. You said you liked that sort of thing. Shall we? Thank you. What are you thinking?
I was thinking about when I was a little kid.
Tell me about it.
I used to think that I was so self-conscious because there was really something wrong with me. And now I know it's just because my dad was so disapproving of me all the time. And my sister was so gorgeous, that didn't help. Oh, I remember I used to feel almost physical pain when somebody looked at me. I felt like I had no skin, like I was totally exposed. So what I used to do is I would borrow someone else's skin. Like a character from a movie or a play or a book. Since I was a little kid, I didn't really have any taste yet, so it didn't even matter who it was. Any character from any story would do.
You never told me this.
Yeah. I would sit in my room and I would try and memorize these monologues. And I would turn all the lights off and I would put this flashlight up on the shelf. And I would shine this spotlight down on me. And I would practice and I would practice and I would practice. And as soon as I felt like I really had this character, whoever she was, I would take her downstairs with me to breakfast or to school, sometimes into my daddy's study. And that way, everyone would be looking at her, and I'd be safe and invisible inside.
Me. I want you to do it for me.
Do what?
Show me.
Oh, Jax, I can't show you.
Do one of the
It's just
speeches.
something-
Do one of the speeches that you
No,
memorized.
It's been years. I can't
you
remember.
haven't forgotten them. I don't think you have.
No, I'll feel so stupid.
Why? I mean, I want to meet that lonely little girl I keep hearing so much about.
Okay, but you can't look at me.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. There's this one that I got out of my sister's book. And it's about this woman. Someday, I'm going to leave. Someday, after breakfast, I'm just going to walk out my door and go around the corner and go to a bus or a plane. And from there, I'll go to anywhere. It doesn't matter as long as it's by the ocean. That's all I remember.
Why does she want to go? I mean, what does she think will happen?
No one will miss me. For days, probably. And it just won't matter. Because I'll be alone in a house on the beach. And I'll just be free of everything. I'll be free of disappointment. And years will pass and I won't even notice. Because there'll just be no pain to mark the time. No line from one day to the next. Only the books that I'll read. And the characters will be my only acquaintances. Just fantasy people with no concerns beyond the pages of the story, and they'll just be so real to me. More real than anyone in the town who won't even know me. I'll just listen to them, and they won't even notice that my hair has turned white and that I have lines on my face. They won't even notice that I've become an old woman. And one day I'll wake up and I won't even remember why I left, and I won't even remember if I took a bus or a plane, and I'll wake up and I'll believe that I've always been there. And that's the day that I'll walk out onto the sand and I'll step into the water and the waves will just boil around me. And the water will be so warm. And they'll pick me up. And they'll carry me. And I'll leave again. And this time, it'll be forever. Gone without a trace.
You are definitely in the wrong career. I mean that.
Well, modeling's kind of like acting. You don't really think that that girl with all that makeup on and those clothes is mean to you?
All I know is, whoever you were up here just now, she was magnificent. I mean, I fell in love and lost her in the space of 5 minutes. You think I'm giving you insincere, meaningless compliments, don't you?
I don't think any compliment from you is meaningless. It's nice that I impressed you. Because you impress me every hour of every day.
You know, the movies that intrigued me most when I was a kid were very adult, very provocative.
I can't believe that Jane would let you watch movies like that.
They were always about a man and a woman, and the plot was usually flimsy. Every few minutes, the action would come to a screeching halt, and the dialogue would stop cold. And the man would pull the woman toward him, like this. And the lights would dim, and then the best part would begin. Like this.
Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Oh, but you're lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you, just the way you look tonight. You're so lovely, never, ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it?
Better watch out,
Give me one good reason.
because we're in a public place.
Yeah, but the public isn't.
Yeah, but
Okay, we need a line to bring down the curtain.
oh, we do.
To be
Or not to be.
horizontal.
Just the way you look tonight.